What's up, guys? It is Gray, aka the Car Gray, and we're back with more RWBY. And I don't know what the title's gonna be for this one, but this legitimately might be one of my favorite RWBY episodes like ever. I thought this one was done so well, just like overall. We'll get into it. Let's just get into it. First and foremost, if you like this video, you should like it. You know, later. Don't like it now. You haven't seen it yet, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. If you do like it, leave a like. And subscribe for more RWBY content. We do a review of the episodes every week. Review reaction, one of the two. And yeah. Also, my hero, my hat, is getting messed up. My hero, we just did that video, so check that out. And yeah. Oh, spoilers. There's going to be spoilers in this. Obviously, if you're not seeing the newest chapter, exclusive to first members, don't watch this video. Starts off, also the episode title is Amity. It's a very fitting title. This episode starts off, we are at Amity Arena with Pietro, I believe his name is, Penny, and Maria. They are the C squad, I guess I'll call it, since we have an A and a B squad. This is the C squad. But they're there, as you can see in this picture that I have. They're trying to launch the global communications to get the message, to get Ruby's message, which we learned is Ruby's message, to the world. And of course, while they're doing that, Penny's having like, I want to go help them. He's like, you need to hear Penny, you got to help us. And then we get to Cinder and her goons, as you can kind of see in the over there, you can kind of see Emerald and Neo. I can't manage to catch her. Cinder and her goons show up, and yeah, they just start fighting. That's really it. They just kind of start fighting. I don't really have much to say about this. The fight's pretty cool. I don't know what the next picture is, so I'm not going to go there, but there is a point where, like, Cinder flies away, or, like, she's trying to, Penny tries to bait Cinder by flying away, but Cinder's like, no, I'm going to go mess with your friends. She goes back, and they do, like, a fight. Penny eventually uses her maiden powers, because she starts trying to melt, like, steel beams. Chill. And then Penny, like, does, like, her ice powers to stop it. And, while in the meantime, Maria is actually fighting Neo, and when I first saw this, and I think a lot of people first saw this and they like don't do their initial research, is they're probably wondering how Maria like destroys Neo, like kind of wrecks her. But if you don't recall, Maria's semblance is like basically precognition, and that's like a perfect counter to Neo, because Neo's like a very fast, agile attacker. That's how she overwhelms people, and she stomped her. Like for the most part, Maria stomped her. Neo did manage to get a hit in because Penny got hurt, and Maria was like, "Oh no, Penny!" And then Neo was like, "Pop!" Goes the grandma. And yeah, and then yeah, oh, Emerald finally decides to do something. She uses her illusions, and they have like a bunch of like Penny's in the middle, and there's like a bunch of Cinder clones, and then Penny's like, haha, Lamau, and then just uses her robot vision to see heat, and she sees the real one, and she blasts her with a laser, and then we get oh no, sorry, we get oh, well, this is them fighting. I guess it's a screenshot of Maria, and she's like having a good time with it, and Neo's like, I never lose. What the heck? I didn't realize I had a screen grab for that. My bad, fellas. Anyway, Emerald finally is like, get away from her! I'll shoot you! And then she just like grabs Cinder, and they hop in Neo's little car and they run away. The outcome of this, I think, is going to be pretty obvious. At least to me, I think it's pretty obvious. Salem knows. Salem definitely knows that like she like went behind her back and did this. And I think at one point in this episode, she also said, I don't know if this was last episode or this episode, but she also definitely told someone, I serve no one. And Salem's definitely going to know about that. And I definitely think Cinder's about to get wrecked. And I also think that when that happens, Cinder's going to take it out on Emerald. Because she'll be like, oh, your illusion didn't work, blah, blah, blah. She's going to blame her because she's she's awful. Cinder's just the freaking worst. She's only out for herself. And then that might be the wake-up call Emerald needs, hopefully. I don't know. But they run away, and then Amity, one of the turbine, I'm like scared to go next. I know the next one is, okay. One of the turbines gets injured, so Penny has to go help it and push it. And she's like, and Pietro's like, no, I already lost. And I'm like underplaying a lot of what's happening this episode. A lot of it's good. And this part especially is really, really well done, because Pietro's like, I already lost Penny once. I don't want, like, you can't just keep dying. Like, I can't do that. I can't handle that. And he's like, I just want you to live your life. He's like, I want to live my life. And I was like, oh my God. This is so good. And then she like goes out there to like push it up, and then they get the message, and it shows a bunch of characters here. I just picked this one because I don't know. It was this one or Glinda. By the way, we actually saw Glinda. She has a model. She exists. We saw Ilya. We see these two. We see. I was kind of bummed we didn't see like Coco or Velvet. Like that was kind of weird to me. Ty was there. And it's by the way, it's a message that Ruby is saying. She's like, hey, by the way, all the maiden stuff is real. What's her name? Salem is like attacking Atlas right now. She's a army of Grimm. Like, we need help, please. And the whole time I'm like, yikes. Let's see. I don't know if there's anyone else of note that they showed here. They showed a couple people. Just like fun, like a shopkeep and stuff. I think those are really the only ones. There's a couple theories going around of like, oh, some people might show up, blah, blah, blah. Doubt it. I'm kind of bummed they showed Sun and Neptune. This guy sucks, dude. Neptune sucks. Not talking about that. The message gets through, and then it gets cut out because Penny starts getting hacked by Watts. We see Ironwood, and Watts is like, haha, mission accomplished. And she's like, I don't know what's going on. Like, there's something wrong. And then as she starts falling, she says, Dad, I love you. And then she just falls. And it's like, legitimately got an emotional reaction out of me. I was like, oh my God. This elevated Penny into my character roster so high. Because I've been pretty clear about my thoughts on Penny. Just like, she's fine. I don't really care too much. But like, oh my God, bro. It was crazy. I was like, oh Lord. Oh, also during when Ruby was doing the I want to call it a stream. The broadcast. There we go. The broadcast. It was they showed Ironwood and Salem's reaction, and both didn't seem very concerned. Ironwood, I don't know why. I assume he has a plan, which is definitely going to backfire because that's something I'll get to in a second. And then Salem literally was like happy, probably because more negative emotions in the world, more grim. You know how it is. Also, we saw Tyrion. So Tyrion is not the Hound, which is tight. Yes, I was so scared that I was so worried. The real question is, does this mean Tyrion and the Hound are going to compete? That'd be funny. That'd be very funny. But, and then Ironwood. So the thing with Ironwood is, at the end of the episode, we see Watts jack some of the tools. So he's definitely going to, like, Ironwood's so dumb, bro. Like, he literally swiped it, and, like, no one noticed. And I was just like, guys, come on. Like, you know this. He was definitely going to hack Penny for, like, himself and not for him. But Penny is getting hacked. It's happening sooner than I thought. I knew, like, obviously the opening spoiled it was probably going to happen at some point. But it's happening now. And as I said, I assume there's going to be, like, a no strings on me moment where, like, her soul breaks free, maiden powers, blah, 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 blah. It's going to be corny. But I'm here for it. And that's just the fact of the matter, is I'll be here for it. Honestly, like an episode where, like, it was short but sweet. It was legitimately my favorite episode of the volume by far so far. And I've enjoyed this volume pretty much every episode I've enjoyed. I thought the first one was a little weak just because it was a lot of, like, setting up, and I don't know, Yang is a character that you know what I mean. But I say a lot in these. I don't know. I probably should have scripts. That doesn't matter. Cinder sucks. I'm excited to see her get repercussions for her actions. Cinder just doesn't succeed, like, ever, does she? Like, she just does. She's awful. She's just, like, doesn't win. I kind of feel like I feel like this was a 3v2, realistically, because Pietro's not going to do anything, and Maria is, like, a grandma. You know what I mean? So, like, Emerald, you know what? Emerald might deserve the blame. The fact that Emerald only stepped in for one moment and then, like, it didn't do anything, she probably should have just shot her guns or something. Whatever. I don't know. But it was still really fun. I really did like this episode a lot. I hope I don't think I've stressed that well. And I typically, like, I'm a realist, so I know that RWBY doesn't have, like, the best content typically when it comes to, like, their shows. But, like, this was a legitimately really good episode. Everyone, like, every character felt in character, and the reactions were real, and the voice actors killed it. The voice act. I don't remember who voices Penny, but, like, they did a great job. Pietro's definitely like a real. Pietro I know is like a real voice actor, like a real one that wasn't like a Richard employee originally. Penny I don't know. But either way, the other thing is, if Penny's Pinocchio, like obviously, and Pietro's the guy, doesn't he get eaten by a whale? Right? Isn't that the way it works? Isn't he gonna get eaten by a whale or something? Because if that's the case, there is a whale, and that would be awful. That would be so awful. I'm not. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's someone else. I don't know. But either way, you know. Also, Maria's a beast, dude. Maria's a monster. Good lord. I know she was like one of the strongest huntsmen in her day. So like it checks out. Like it does check out. But like still, like goodness, dude. She's a beast. I kind of wish she was young, dude. The show would be over. Either way, that's really all I have to say, honestly. Short, sweet. Once again, subscribe, like the video, appreciate it. More RWBY next week. I'm excited. I think next week is the last episode before the hiatus, the week or 2 week hiatus. So that's probably 1 or 2 episodes. I don't remember. It might be 2. But basically what I'm saying is it's going to be crazy. And it's not even having the volume yet. So like stuff's going to go down. And I'm excited. I'm honestly excited. But yeah, that'll do it for me. Thank you guys so much for watching. I've rambled on long enough. I'll see you all next time. Peace.